everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to 10 days later, or however many days it was in between these episodes. Welcome back to the Cursed playthrough, where my life has a tendency to just fall apart in small capacities every single time I try to make one of these episodes, it feels like. Because, oh boy, I'm not having a fun time right now. But that's neither here nor there. Let's play the video game, because it's been a while. I don't remember what the hell's going on.
Following the Alliance's defeat, the Black Eagle
That's every
Strike
episode,
Force
though.
prepares to invade the kingdom. But the kingdom's new allies, the Knights of Seros, begin to make an advance of their own. After appearing in Aelel, the Valley of Torment, and following the border south, the Knights of Seros openly march to recapture the monastery at Garreg Mach.
And they must be pissed. Oh boy. Sure hope I don't have to kill them. We'll make it a passful stamping down of rebellion. We do not appreciate seditious thoughts there.
Raid from the north! Their flag bears the symbol of the Knights of Seros. One of our troops has already intercepted them. Your Majesty, please give us your orders.
From the north? Interesting. Could it be they journeyed through Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Is the Archbishop among the enemy ranks? If so, focus our attacks on her first.
Understood.
Seeing the fact that it was
Our
set in space, I
enemies
doubt
are
it.
inside and out. They can come and go as they please. It would have been best if we had detected them sooner, but that can't be helped. Professor, we must hurry and intercept them ourselves. I'll leave the preparations to you.
The battle looks to be rather cumbersome. We are still guarding all of Garreg Mach, but there are undoubtedly numerous secret passages and magic traps.
That's you know that's bullshit for they're gonna have gimmicks that we don't have. You know it.
It's quite possible they will attack from a location we cannot anticipate.
I must head out first to give my orders. I'll meet up with you soon. Call for General Randolf and General Ladislav.
No,
Hurry.
I need to save them again. Oh god, no, it gets worse.
Like
In
only
real life it's
yesterday
going
we called
down,
this
and in
place
game
our
it's
home.
going down
We
again.
must show these fools the error of their ways. They shall pay for the sin of invading Garreg Mach.
Oh, but the professor is fighting alongside our foe. The same one who saved my life.
That is true. Though I find forgiveness difficult, we do owe that wayward soul a debt. However, the fact remains that because of the professor, Rhea has long been tormented.
And why do you like Rhea
To
so
think that
much?
the
What's
vessel
going
of
on
the
with
gods,
that?
entrusted with the sword of the
There's so
Creator,
much we
could go
don't know
on to-
yet.
It angers me to even think of it. All that has happened has changed Rhea. I imagine it has changed the professor as well. Even if we prevail, I doubt that the church can ever fully return to the way it once was.
Fuck dragons.
Brother?
Dear Flame, I only brought you with me because you were so insistent. Still, no matter what happens, you must not go near the front lines. If something were to happen to you, it would utterly destroy me. You are my reason for breathing. Do you understand?
I understand. If something were to happen to you, it would break my heart. I could not go on either.
This is not gonna go well,
I
is
cannot
it?
help but wonder if there is a way to end this without fighting the professor.
Do you guys ever think that maybe it's Rhea who's a bitch? Maybe they need to think of that little idea, that little nugget information. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they need to, maybe they need to get out of their own dragon-based echo chamber, huh? Not everything's all about dragons. Oh, I'm gonna fuck up so many times. It's been a hot minute. I haven't even been playing this casually on my own. It's been gone from my life for a while now. I've been a little flummoxed recently. Oh, it feels so bad to put away Ferdinand, though. He's so important. But then again, everyone's important for right now. Damn it. Ah. Alright. Our inventory is fine. Please tell me they are. Oh, that killing edge is looking kind of broken. Oh, no.
Welcome.
This is not how I wanted to start this stream off. Okay, let me do my job. Except I have no money! What did I do to myself? Fuck past me. Jesus Christ, he's an asshole. How could he have left me in such dire straits? Yeah, it's just her. But we need money! And I haven't been fishing, so I'm out of money! Shit!
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
No. I need to go back in there. Whoa there, Anna. Slow your roll a bit there. Oh, it's so expensive. Fuck it. Let's make. We can probably get a loadout drop. If not, I could just make another one. Let's be frank here. Any support conversations? No, except for the, the cursed ones. Oh, dearie me. At the very least, at least we got the tutorial for that stuff out of the way of, oops, I'm not allowed to do these anymore. As a man who has actually had a friend that I've, casually known for, years and never had an extended, proper I've always had, the friend of a friend. Me and him have been in the same group. Dude's name is Nate. He's even been in a few of these streams before. I had known him since... I had known him since he was in, high school. Well, I was in high school. Back in the day, back when I was in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Days, freshman, maybe sophomore in high school. Which was about 4 years. 4 or 5 years, something like that. I haven't really started, actively, genuinely talking to him one-on-one and seeking out, hanging out with him. Unlike the last year, you know? That whole concept of not being able to start social links is bullshit.
The expeditionary force, free to recapture the monastery.
Our enemies have followed
Okay, what
us
the fuck
even
did they
here.
say? I was too busy
How
running my mouth.
unfortunate.
Okay. Oh, Rhea is here. Neat.
Your Majesty, the enemy's movement is suspicious. They may have some tactic in mind.
If so, then let's face them without delay. Form defensive lines and hold them to the death. Strike down all who approach.
Their troop composition is also strange. I would bet that they are concealing additional soldiers.
Also, hi, Weevil. Don't think I don't see you lurking. It's been a while. My life fell apart for, 10 days. It's not even a joke this time. That's real, and I'm in a bad place right now. Don't find a job that fucking hurts. Hi, Weevil. Hey, pro tip. Why is this man? Oh, that's a wall. Why is this man a shadow man? Why is he the void? How bad of an idea is this? I don't know. Yo, pro tip, I haven't even told why I've been gone for a while. Pro tip, don't get a job that, has very inconsistent hours, which, I mean, okay, maybe you can't control that, but also is completely and utterly untenable for maintaining back not being murdered juice. It's not a good time. This is not what I wanted to start today, but here we go. I guess this is how we're starting this map of, hey, can you not hit Lindhart? Thanks. Yeah, I've been gone for a while. Mainly the reason is I got a job. I did talk about this briefly, that I was a cashier. And despite the fact that I am a cashier, it's still a bit of a sticky spot, considering that it took a while for it to really set in, but cashier work is really rough on my back. So I probably need to find something else. But at the same time, they've also increased the amount of hours I'm working, as well as made the hours very awkward these last few weeks. So I'm again only able to stream for 2 hours, and frankly, a big problem with my streaming recently has been waking up in time. Because my schedule is right now 6 to 10, which, pro tip, I normally go to bed at 7. So my sleep schedule has been an absolute turmoil. So I'm typically waking up around the time I start streaming, and I'm not really, like, against the mornings, but I'm not really much of a morning person. But it's more of an aspect of my introvertedness. I just like being lazy in the morning. I'm very, very self-sufficient early on in the day, so that is annoying. But yeah, there's some shit. That's why my streaming schedule is going to be an absolute mess for a while. I am getting money, though, and that is very nice. You actually would have seen me be back the first time if you had dropped by the Mario and Luigi stream. Me and Ninja did one yesterday. That's over on his channel, though, so...
Let's make
I don't know what I'm doing too much on this map. I'm gonna bring Dorothy over here. That's what I'm doing.
What's my strategy?
But it's also been a bit of a problem that sometimes my back acts up, and I'm just kind of dead for those days, because if my back acts up, I'm pretty much bedridden for the rest of the day, but luckily this week, and this whole coming week, is going to be after I would normally stream, so that's fine. I'm still getting it all sorted out. I've talked about it occasionally on the Discord. But technically, this is Saturday. I'm not supposed to even be doing this game right now, but I wanted the first day back to be something standard.
Material into the woods. They clearly intend to attack us with fire. We should do all we can to
Ooh,
prevent
the
it.
fireball attack. Also, someone's knocking. Give me a sec.
Troops waiting in the woods to ambush? We must avoid any suspicious...
Give me just a sec. Gotta be right back. They're needing me for something. Well, that took a while. They wanted me to taste test, which, weird that it's mid-stream, because, to be fair, I haven't streamed in a while. They didn't even know I was streaming. Did you know there's a thing called coffee butter? And it's butter. It's the thing you put on, like, bagels or something. It's one of those, like, spreads. You'd put that on, Wait, what did that... It said, like, Shamir and Alois are doing some fire shit. Ah, god damn it. Why did that have to come up now? I don't remember what they were trying to tell me how to avoid it, so, well, it'll be a fun surprise. But yeah, it's like bagel spreads. Like, oh, but put this on like a buffet or something. Or a toast or some garbage. You know, it's a breakfast thing. And it tastes like coffee. However, some sadistic scumfuck bastard decided to put hazelnuts in it, and I want to die. For completely different reasons than the usual way. I hate nuts so much. They're so gross. Ugh. Disgusting. Pro tip, if you like nuts, please reevaluate your taste buds. Oh, they're so bad. It's a bad time. And I wasn't... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, there we go. And I wasn't told it had hazelnuts in it, because they didn't know. Until I'm like, hey, this tastes like it has nuts in it, and this tastes like massive booty bunker. You need to reevaluate your entire existence, Weevil, please. You need to get your shit together. This is unacceptable. So many people like nuts, though. It's just like, ugh. The one thing that I can eat is peanut butter, but I'm not crazy about peanut butter. Like, typically, peanut butter doesn't add anything to something, but it can at most detract. But if it's done well, it doesn't add or subtract anything, you know? It's like if it's done well, I'd be indifferent to it being there or not. But if it's done badly, it's actively ruining the dish, you know? Like a peanut butter and jelly, like, okay, that's fine. Because otherwise it would just be a jelly sandwich, and that's just terrible for you. So, alright, that's acceptable. It's really, I'm kind of there for the jelly, but, you know, I gotta have something else, you know, this is a little bit better for you, albeit minor. But a peanut butter sandwich? Oh, yeah, no, I'd rather eat stale bread. Just plain bread. Just vanilla-ass white bread.
So that I may put you out of your misery.
Get better taste buds, everyone who likes nuts. Yes, I forgot Lindhart is our artillery. Fantastic. Oh, hi, Eloise. What are you doing? How you doing, my man? Hey, how's it going? How you done, man? How much you gonna be doing? 26 on a 47? Nice job, fucker. What, are you stupid? Come on, man. Get higher accuracy in that, dumb. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're a dummy. And I'm gonna put her right here, and I'm gonna have her get bopped. We're in a really weird spot right now. Oh, there's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes. Here, we'll just have that be tethered, and we'll, like, pick off the ones that we can actually get at right now. Like this? Frankly ludicrous. Like this is the death zone. How far can she reach? Okay, she can reach all of them, alright. Oh yeah, no, Persona 4 Golden did get released on Steam, which sucks, because I was actively... Back when I was going through my Persona binge fest, I was really wanting to play Persona 4 Golden, because I had heard that's the version to play. But it sucks, because the only way to play Persona 4 Golden for the longest time was on the Vita. Also known as the Hood, which is just also a bad time. Let's see how bad of an idea this is. Oh, no, it's fine. But... And I'm almost certain, and it's always been one of those, like, tin cap theories that I've always heard for the longest time, that the only reason they never actually re-released it on anything else is just to increase Vita sales, because why else would you buy a Vita? A PS Vita? Tell me what else is on that console that you would give a damn about. No, that's a trick question. And so, yeah, it was just kind of, you know, left there. And I guess now they're done with that. This is all crap, and it's done with now. We're done with it. We're moving on. But yeah, no, it's moved on. It's pretty good. And actually, hilariously enough, I've gone back through it. I've heard mixed things about Golden in particular. I've heard that, yeah, it's pretty good, but a lot of the stuff they specifically added for Golden kind of doesn't do it too well, you know? Kind of devalues some of that good shit, like that stuff you come for. Oh, this man's about to get murdered. I should have had him retreat. Son of a bitch. Because this is just gonna do 23 times... Ah, fuck. Fug XD. Is there any way I can cheese this? No. What's the highest crit chance? Only 7? I don't even get a chance to double. Oh, hope this crits. It didn't crit. Time for him to die. Yeah, I've heard very mixed things about Golden. Like, it's still good. It's still Persona 4. But Marie and a lot of the extra stuff kind of just watered down the whole thing. Cause like, oh man, there's a fucking serial killer out there. We gotta be careful, guys. We gotta look out for clues. Dude, field trip. We're going to the beach. Let's leave this town for like 2 weeks. Who knows what could happen while we're gone? Oops.
How much of this can you take? It doesn't matter. We will be reclaiming Garreg Mach.
And I've only heard bad things about Marie. That part, though, I can't really say, because I don't know who the fuck Marie is in any extensive detail. I don't give a damn. Fuck him. They also decided to just not attack my boy. Which I'm definitely okay with them deciding Hubert doesn't get to die right now.
Each milestone informs the next.
Oh, by the way, I was talking about it occasionally, that the whole game plan of, hey, I'm probably going to be streaming Persona 3 next, may or may not be happening, because, God, I really need this whole streaming thing to start getting its shit together. So I'm probably going to start streaming more generic shit like Smash. I actually really wanted to stream Super Monkey Ball today, which, that sounds like a weird time. But that's in honor of there being a semi-announcement of there going to be a Super Monkey Ball 3, just referred to as Super Monkey Ball Retro. And I'm just like, yes! My body! So I wanted to play Monkey Ball today, but I didn't have it set up in any capacity, so that's just not happening now, is it? That's a bit of a damn shame. God damn it. I mean, Petra's about to be just fucking murdered anyway, but I tried. Oh, that's a bad time. Ooh, this is just a holy shit. This whole area is, look at all of this. Oh my god. When they said there's an ambush coming, I didn't think they'd mean it like this. Holy shit, man. Calm down, buddy boy. Can I just say fuck all of this? Hey, Petra! I believe in you! Okay, bye! You can do it, Petra. I believe. Fight your evasion, and there she goes! Oh man, this is not the map I should be coming back to. What am I doing? I don't know how to play video games, man. I'm not ready for this. Luckily, Felix just fucks, so... Oh, he doesn't! He doesn't! Oh, no! Oh, dear. Hope this hits. Thank God.
Tread carefully.
Who I have tethered? I should be tethering you, because you're effectively a big murder man, and that's a bad time. You know what? How's your days been going there, Weevil? Have you had any fun stuff happen in your slice of life? Anything fun happen on the Weevil side?
I knew it.
Bitch.
Shouldn't have let emotion get in the way.
Fucking mercenaries. Sellswood scum! Ignore the fact that I was a mercenary.
No! I will avenge you.
Oops. Oops, I killed him. Moving on. Well, god damn it, have more interesting things happening. Who said you could just sit there and be boring? That's not allowed. You're Weevil! Get out there and make something of your life! I believe in you. See, like, I went out and I got a job after searching for, like, 6 months. And then that job was a very bad idea. Oh, great. Glad I got it. Thanks. I really wanted him to hit the 1% chance. I truly did. That's kind of why I went for that one in particular.
Not my best.
I really wanted him to be able to slam that one down. He fucked it up, though. He's garbage. Trash! Alright, let's see if Yuritsa and Petra can live.
This makes me terribly sad, but this is my duty, to which I must be true.
No. That's right, he has counterattack. Yuritsa's unstoppable. And with levels like that, yes, he
Mother,
is.
please forgive me.
How
I am returning to Mother now, before you do.
Hey, Flame, you know that thing Seta told you not to do?
Please, no! No!
Oh, I feel real bad now. Holy shit. Aw. Which sucks, because Seta and Flame are like my two favorite characters. I feel terrible doing this. This is a horrible time.
Not so fast.
I don't like this route. Also, hi, Quimpy. I put Petra in a forest. I gave her like darting blow or ready stance. Just don't die, Petra. It's scripted dialogue. In this route that I'm on right now, specifically, because if you don't know, I'm at the Black Eagles, specifically the Empire side, because the Black Eagle story splits into 2 routes. The Empire is the main aggressor through most of the routes, so from everyone else's perspective, I'm playing the bad guy right now. And so I'm fighting my previous teammates and allies. Alois, Shamir, Seteth, Flame, they were all party members, you know? Like, I could have recruited them, done a whole adventure with them. So you've grown really attached to these people, but the route I'm doing right now, I have to butcher them. And it makes me feel real bad. It's 3 houses, dude. Also, I lived. I'm just a master tactician. Like, ah, yes. Clearly, Petra's in danger right now. Can you guys not see how dangerous it's gonna be? This is fantastic storytelling, because you can totally see why Edelgard is doing this. She absolutely hates how deeply entrenched the church is in every single country, pretty much. Because the church is being run by Rhea, who is a Manakete, is a dragon. and she hates that a non-human, which racist, has complete and utter dictatorial control over. I missed the fucking 84 and he died. Who has complete and utter control over how we effectively live our lives. And she wanted to, say, fuck the church. You need to stop doing what you're doing. How dare you decide what we do with our lives and have precedent over how we live, how we be. And the problem is with her trying to say, fuck dragons, fuck the church. The church is currently deeply, deeply, deeply ingrained in every single country in this part of the world. So picking a fight with the church sent all 3 countries at war with each other, specifically with the Empire. The Kingdom, the Alliance, and the Church are all fighting the Empire right now, which is every other route in the game. Oops! Because she has specifically said time and time again, she does not want to fight these people, but she just wants to get Rhea the fuck out of power and get the people who like Rhea also to stop being dipshits. It's just that simple. It's just that easy. Just do it. Just like that. It's not too hard. Just don't be an asshole. Fucking idiot. What are you, dumb? How bad of an idea is me doing this? I'm gonna keep parking Petra in stupid places like 34, 13, 0, 7. It's not even like specifically like a bad guys thing. Like there's definitely an argument to be made because that was the first route I did. First route was, hey, just maintain the status quo. The sacrifice you're trying to make to get the church out of here is not worth the lives of nearly countless civilians and innocents. It's just not worth it. And Edelgard's idea is it's more worth it to sacrifice a few people now to gain freedom of everyone under what is effectively a tyrannical reign by a big, super powerful dragon. And no one knows it either. Everyone's like totally willingly being in this situation. But Rhea is a fuck-mothering dragon and is like doesn't age either. So Rhea is just always in power. Same with Sedith and Flame, but Sedith is a good boy and I like him. Rhea has been vaguely a bitch. Just repeatedly. Also, there's an actual goddess thrown in there somewhere. Frankly, I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna comment on that part. That's also along for the ride. I just don't know the specifics.
I do this for all of us.
You know?
Put me in there.
Yeah, there is like an actual for realsies goddess, and Rhea did some skeevy shit with that, but we're not gonna talk about that
Just
part.
like that.
Rhea is very
What's my
pissed at
strategy?
us. Rhea is also a bitch, and is a fuck-mothering dragon. The flowchart's super easy. At the beginning of the game, peace. At the end of the game, Empire says, fuck Church. Church is everyone. So it's effectively Empire versus the world. That's the plot. There's cults, there's God, there's dragons, there's multiple alliances, there's backstabbing, there's a lot of other shit. But at this point right now, aside from the fact that the Yellow Alliance route is completely fucking different, and there's a dark cult involved in this. We're not talking about that right now, because I don't know what the fuck's going on there yet. But right now, it's fuck dragons, or fuck dragons, but in like a sexual way, like they want to breed with dragons. These are the two, like, factions. Do you want to say, man, I hate dragons, or man, I really like dragons? There is no in-between. You must make a decision. Everyone will die depending on your decision. People are going to die no matter what you decide. that is the plot of this game. So Quippy, where do you fall in the fuck dragon scale?
Let's make this quick.
For the Emperor.
God damn it. On the dragon scale. Yeah, there's no in-between. You have to pick one. There isn't a, hey, I'd like to kill no one because this war is gonna happen no matter what, pretty much. Rhea is a massive bitch. Rhea has just been fucking terrible. God. Huh. Okay, what situation are we in right now? 26, 25... Man, Violet, you fucking suck at this. Fire Emblem 2 cups. Fuck Wyvern. Wyverns are also on the scale, but they're like a non-ranked factor. There's also Wyverns. Those aren't dragons, and for some reason the Empire's totally okay with them. You know, Wyverns, but it's effectively a dragon, but smaller and doesn't have arms. Now that checks out. And then there's also a Dark Cult. See, this game's actually racist. This game doesn't even have a single griffin in it, despite the fact griffins being an established flying class. You could be a griffin rider in Awakening as a bad game. It's whatever you want it to be. I'm so fucking interested in seeing what happens in the Yellow Boys route, though. Like, holy shit. Where does the cult come into all this? Why are there fuckers absolutely butchering random towns around like society, making people go absolutely butt fucking insane, and start butchering their friends, relatives, and neighbors just to be like, haha, dark magic, haha. I don't understand, and I want to understand. Also, why does Claude just say, "All-right, peace," and he does like the peace sign meme with the dude just fading out of existence at like 2/3 of the way through the plot? Where does he go, and why is he doing this? There's so many questions. I cannot. It's against the rules. The audacity of this man thinking he can strike me at all, period. Just in any capacity. The audacity of such a man. Now his wyvern friend shall be butchered and used for meat. Oops. He's dead now. My bad. These things happen sometimes. I really recommend this game, Quimpy. Like, if you like Fire Emblem but want a little bit more of like, this game actually has like a really good, this game has like a really good story. What's the problem? You don't like the helmet? This game has a really good story. I like the gameplay a lot. I'd frankly really recommend this game. It's amazing, actually. It's just straight fantastic, you know? Man, Caspar just cannot fight this man. Yeah, it has to have Fierce Iron Fist, but that just doesn't work. You guys want to see the Hot ×3? Big old Shimmer Sham boy, that's a real rare one. Yeah, irrelevant also. Oops, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Caspar just cannot fight that, man. And I don't want Lysithea to get the kill. She doesn't need it. I want Violet to get it. Dude, have you ever tried to punch plate mail except you're using a fierce iron fist? It just works.
No time for accolades.
Now, the weapons that I'm swapping through are the weapons that each character has personally on hand. Like, these 5 weapons, including unarmed, which that doesn't really count, these are the weapons they have on hand, you know? So, like, hey, this dude's wearing, you know, full plate. I can't really fight him traditionally. Might as well use the fucking steel axe to be able to do some amount of damage. You know? He actually only has 2 gauntlets. One of them is his fist, and one of them is a short axe, which is like a throwing axe, you know? He only has one actual axe, which would be like strapped to his back, and then these 2 would be like strapped to his sides, and then this one would also be, you know, this would be like on his hip. There you go. That's just easy. And then there's a vulnerary, which is just like a pouch on the waist. No, it's one glove. He's just sharing it. You clearly just don't understand. Oh, that's right. How did I forget Alois is a heavy knight? Why am I an idiot? What did I think? Okay, he's a warrior, but you know what I mean. How do I get in there? I gotta get in there, but it's just not working, my man. This is a risky fucking business right here. Dude, I want to talk about the fact that this bitch is a dancer wielding a lightning sword on the battlefield, and you guys are complaining about how this man is carrying around so many pairs of gloves. Come on now. Let's be reasonable. Dancers are designed to reinvigorate the team, and they are actually so broken they have restricted this class to there only be 1 of per game, because dancers can just dance at a person and they get another turn. So why would you risk training up all 2 like paladins when you could have 1 paladin and have a dancer just follow them around to let your 1 paladin, who is now stronger because there's only 1 of them, so you put more time into him, can just attack twice, gaining even more value. Dancers are ridiculous. Fun fact. They're frankly ludicrous. Fun fact. Can you please stop eating my asshole? Thank you. Does this man even have a way of hitting me? No, he only has the Axe of Zoltan, which means I can just go up here and have my Dark Knight spam Thunderbolt. Yeah, but fun fact, a lot of people really think that, like, a lot of more casual people think the dancer is just terrible. Like, why would I train up a dancer? Why would I don't understand? There's no point, though. It's just bad. These people are what we call stupid. And that's just a mean way of referring to them as ignorant, because they do not see the light. They have not seen enlightenment. They have not foreseen the truth. Dude, even before I played the Fire Emblem games, I'm like, fuck yeah, extra turn. I'm talking about, like, the hardline casuals. It's a bit. I'm not actually, like getting on people's case about this, you know? Oh, it's actually worse, because I actually have promoted them and they've mastered the dancer class. So now they have special dance, which is when they use the dance to give someone a second turn, that person gets +4 dex, speed, and luck. Meaning, it's actually a better unit who's getting a second turn. Oh, just make it better. Dex and luck are meh, but +4 speed is fucking fantastic. Just amazing. Dude, even before I played the Fire Emblem games, I'm like, fuck yeah, extra turn. I'm talking about, like, the hardline casuals. Don't. It's a bit. I'm not actually, like getting on people's case about this, you know? Oh, it's actually worse, because I actually have promoted them and they've mastered the dance class. So now they have special dance, which is when they use the dance to give someone a second turn, that person gets +4 dex, speed, and luck. Meaning, it's actually a better unit who's getting a second turn. Oh, just make it better. Are you dying? You should stop that.
Fight to the very end.
Here, let me just fully heal myself. Let me just have my unarmed fighter have the ability to just heal himself. He doesn't know. She's a real good archer. She just shot through that, like, rock face. Real good archer. Okay, I can see, like, oh, she's shooting over it. Because, you know, this is actually, like, zoomed out. What it's supposed to look like is this. Thereabouts, you know? So she's, like, shooting over it. Or, in this case, through this gap, you know? No, these people are, like, in their 20s. Here. I don't think I can see it in the screen, but they're all in their 20s, like 20 plus. Some of them are younger, and they actually make note of that, but yeah. But what I was going on before, like, okay, yeah, no, she's just a good archer. There are some maps where you can just genuinely shoot through, like, solid concrete. Like, it just doesn't make any logistical sense, period. Also, we're about to be set on fire.
Bloody path.
You start the game with child soldiers, yes, but they're literally in a college-level class with grown adults to help them become... Okay, yeah, some of the other Fire Emblems, oh, you're totally right. I'm just saying in this one, they specifically have a time skip to where when actual war begins, they're old enough, you know? Because before then, you're in classes. You're literally learning how to be a soldier. You gotta have something, and they have, like, teachers and shit along for the ride to help them, you know, get over them humps. Are you telling me in real life there's never been a war class, just ever? It just hasn't existed. Why do I do no damage? Like, what the fuck? Why do I not hurt him? What did I do to make it so I have to use my big boy shit to actually hurt him? What did you do, Alois? This man's been eating his Wheaties, holy shit.
Gerald, I did it. I protected the monastery.
Dude, I got an axe of Zoltan.
Our enemy's plan is in ruins. Still, we must tread carefully.
Everyone here is typically nobility or of the higher echelons, you know? So they would say that they'd be the latter, you know? And that's what the Garreg Mach is. It's literally a church monastery, but it is also a school for war. And... yes... like, literally. Okay, come the fuck on, bro. Okay, I'm sorry this isn't realistic to real life. I can't, you know, go to school and become a warlock. Sorry. I mean, I'm just not striving hard enough, obviously. I'm just not doing it right, you know? Very accurate. Sorry, I can't become a grappler who... look what this man is wearing. Do we want to talk about this, or... You know that whole argument he made of how is he carrying the gauntlets? He actually puts them on his chains. You see, he has... It's like you put your keys on a chain or your wallet. He has gauntlet chains. Obviously, come on, bro. Come on, this is basic stuff. Just, come on, get your shit together.
Amazing!
Basic shit. Can you stop murdering Caspar? That's really annoying. That's really harshing my mellow. I can just splat him from here. we were to talk about all the logistical anomalies in this game, we would never be done. This is a bad idea, and I'm not going to do that. Oh, by the way, very accurate. I just had my warlock cast warp on my dancer, who then proceeded to run along and run all the fucking way over here, and then use physic and use an artillery heal to heal Caspar. BDSM man is safe now. He was already safe, but you know. Mission accomplished. Good job, team.
Only the strong survive.
Bernadetta, you're fucking garbage.
Put me in there.
So what's the problem, Quip? You got any more fucking logistical problems? It's just not accurate? Come on, man. Clearly you just don't know what real life looks like. You're just ignorant. Bernadetta is also the worst character in the game. Like, bar none, she's an anime character. Like, of everyone who's very one-note, Bernadetta is the worst character in the game and is one of the most popular, and I hate it. Bernadetta is the standard, like, I'm super shy, I want to be in my room all day, wham! And it's terrible. I hate it. And then she goes to war and fucking shoots people with an arrow, killing them instantly. Yes. Clearly. The worst character. And a lot of people, including Ninja. Ninja regularly gets mad with how much I genuinely hate this bitch. She's terrible. Bernadetta is the worst character in the game. It's not even because I'm just not a fan of it. She's just so badly written. She's not that smart, though. She's literally just... Like they try to pass it off with, oh, she had literally a traumatized childhood. Her father nigh abused her, trying to get her to become a proper noble lady to marry into a higher-up family, and she became a recluse because of it. But it's written atrociously. Like, it's so fucking bad. It's just bad. Whereas another character who I really like Felix, his whole thing is that he's very gruff and tumble. He doesn't take any shits from anyone, and he really likes fighting. But part of that is driven on because his brother, I believe it was his brother, died trying to save the previous king. And so he's become very embittered because everyone kept saying he died like a true knight. That's what he wanted. But Felix says there's nothing for that. That there's no honor in death. He died like a man. Let the dead rest. It's been a while. I don't remember the hardline specifics. Like, my brother died. Let the dead rest. You don't need to do all this. There's like no honor in it. Who gives a damn? I don't remember the specifics. I'm probably missing some of the details, and I'd imagine someone who has played it more regularly and recently could give you a better rundown. Unironically, I'm just forgetful about these things. Some of them are a bit more basic. Like, Felix is one of my all-time favorite characters. He's fucking fantastic, but I unironically cannot do him justice right now, and I will not even think that I can. I love this man so much. There's also Sedith and Flane, who are fucking fantastic, but unfortunately, they get to die, because Sedith or Flane literally just died, and I feel bad. This game, that's why I really like the Blue Boy route. The Blue Boy route, which is, you know, the Blue House, the Blue Lion, I think that was? Yeah, Blue Lion. They were by far my favorite because I felt they had the best written characters. Like, everyone in that route I at least tolerated. Blue Boy! But in this one, I have a couple characters I'm not particularly towards. Like, Petra I just find annoying, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's written wrong. She's just very boring. Dorothy, I've barely gotten to talk to, so I don't know her that well. Lysithia's yellow. Bernadetta is the worst character in the game. Caspar's also kind of basic, but he's not bad. He's just very vanilla. I do like Hubert, Lindhart, Edelgard. They're all pretty good. Alright, how the fuck am I gonna do this? It's just time to start racking up some damage.
Trespassing on holy ground is a grave sin indeed. You must atone for it with your life.
No, everyone's... So the whole thing with this one is everyone starts off seeming very tropey and like, oh, this dude likes food. This dude likes training. This dude's angry. This dude's lazy. This dude's shy or introverted. And then you see reasons for that. Like, I originally hated Lindhart because he's the lazy one. He's the, I don't want to do anything. I hate working. I'm going to sleep all day. And that is still his character, but he starts to delve into it because he's actually very driven. Yeah. Yeah, everyone starts off super tropey. One of the few that wasn't like that is Felix. Like, he seems like he's just an angry dude, but there's actual nuance to his character. No, I mean extremely tropey. Everyone has like the one or two things that they're just like, oh, this is the sleepy guy. Oh, this is the dude who likes food. It starts off really basic. Oh, this is the smart one. Yeah. But this dude he's really sleepy and lazy, and I kind of just hated it. He was like on par with Bernadetta for one of my least favorite characters. But I know it's character. It's not even technically development. Like, Bernadetta is supposed to have character development, but she never does. Lindhart doesn't grow. He's always been the same character. Lindhart almost exclusively stays the same. Which is why most of the characters don't actually change all that much, is the thing. You just learn about them more. They typically don't change too much. Unless it's like in their ending. Like, Bernadetta is actually genuinely a terrible character because she doesn't change. That's a big problem I have with it, because the whole concept with her is she's shy, she cries a lot, she's just like very over the top in how she's afraid of people, thinks everyone's out to hurt her, just in the annoying way. Okay, I guess, whatever then, fine, Quimpy, alright, fine. But she doesn't get that. Like, you learn more about her character, and she attempts to grow. I had a point. Where was I going with this? Yeah. But even in her growth, when she does grow and you get more information about her, not only is the writing for her terrible, but when you see her have growth, because of how this game's narrative works, like, she grows, and like one of the ones I have her maxed out with is Edelgard and Bernadetta. They've talked to each other. She's grown a bit more, and she's not quite as over the top and afraid. She becomes pure milquetoast at that point, but you then have her talk to someone else, and all that development's just gone. It's because of how this game works. But like, she, in half of the routes, doesn't even get that development to begin with. And in the routes where she does get it, it just makes her lose the one thing that she has, and she is the most boring character in the game. And a lot of people would burn me at the stake for ever saying that. She just doesn't get that. Because a lot of the other characters, even though they don't technically grow, because that's the whole thing, none of the characters are supposed to grow, because all the characters interact with each other, so growth in one route wouldn't stick around for the next one, so it doesn't make sense to have them grow. But Bernadetta does grow, and that hurts her character more, because it's immediately undermined again. That's a nice time. Now, in this game, it's social links. Like, Bernadetta and Edelgard have a social link together. They can talk to each other, and you get a support conversation. That's where you learn about the characters. There's two characters interacting, which is why you learn a lot about these characters in these games. Which is why with Lindhart, he seems super lazy. Then you talk to him. You see he's very driven to learn. He's very impassioned about what he was. He's conflicted between his nature to be lazy and his nature to be intelligent and want to strive. He doesn't like hurting people, but sees the benefit of it. He genuinely starts getting, like, nauseous when he sees blood. I think that was him. That might have been someone else. And stuff like that. And that's fine. That's character growth, because that's development, because we're learning about him. But Bernadetta, you learn everything about her. Pretty much instantly, or like rank 1 where you learn she was traumatized as a child. and that's it, you know? Some of them you get more and more information, like Felix, you learn more and more and more and more about him. And then the one time when all the characters do finish start growing is the ending of the game, when they get their epilogue with another character, and Felix's are fucking fantastic, because of course Felix is the best fight me. Now I get to kill them with my Lysithea because she's broken and I don't want to be on this map anymore.
I have lived many years. Yet, there was still more I wished to do.
Feels bad for this man because he
fought them
actually
off.
has lived
Good
for a few
work,
thousand
everyone.
years. I feel real bad for
We
Seth.
repelled the principal force of the Knights and defended Garreg Mach. Hubert, I require a damage report at once.
Yes, Your Majesty. We will have to make inquiries about the status of the main army.
Indeed. After all, it seems they had Rhea and Catherine fighting on their side.
I said the ending of the stage ripping Bernadetta. That's most of this playthrough. I imagine a lot of people get genuinely pissed because half of this playthrough has been Bernadetta sucks, and then me trying to withhold myself because I can learn more about her. It's too early on. I haven't seen all of her links yet.
Lady
We're
Rhea,
still learning.
I am afraid I must report that
And then it gets
we
worse,
lost Seteth in Flame.
and then it gets worse again, or then it stays the same, but that's still bad. And it's just like fuck Bernadetta. The 4th episode.
We were able to make a clean sweep of those who came to attack us. The unit that invaded the monastery has been completely driven away. A bitter disappointment. I fear we can do nothing but retreat for now.
Seteth. Flame. First my mother, and now those two have been stolen away as well.
Ooh, I think this is the first time we're getting direct confirmation of who the fuck this bitch's mom and whatnot is.
No amount of repentance will bring your wretched soul's salvation. You will be chained to the Valley of Torment, eternally walk the desert until the skin rots from your bones. I will ensure that you pay for your sins, Professor! In the name of the Nabatans.
Who the fuck the Nabate? Oh, she's pissed. Rhea's a great character, even though she's a bitch.
Your Majesty, I am so sorry.
Like Rhea thus far has been pretty damn well written. I like Rhea pretty damn much. Like, I can like a character, but not like them as a person. Rhea has a great character. She's fantastic.
Silence.
She's also
You
a
must
bitch.
tend to your wounds.
It will do no good.
Even when you're on her side, she seems so shifty and skeevy and a little. Oh.
Has also passed.
Oh no!
The enemy has withdrawn.
No!
You are
Randolph!
safe now.
I worked so hard to save you in that one map, it took me like 30 minutes.
Another loss on my watch. As more blood wets my
My
feet,
boy.
they grow heavier with each step. Remorse, resentment, despair. I have dispensed with all such things to come this far.
And we must keep moving forward.
Hubert, tell me the status of the enemy.
The battle has ended in a draw with severe injuries on both sides. Some known commanders have been slain. The most worthy of mention among the dead was the second in command to Rhea herself, Seteth. With the death of Alois, the Knights of Seros have taken a huge blow as well. Garreg Mach has not taken much damage, and so it would not be out of line to claim it as a victory for us.
Yes, we'll call that a victory. Although, I'm sure they will say the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, what a terrible opponent that was! Why is the church always like this? How am I supposed to train for that? It was way too scary.
When I saw the enemy enter Garreg Mach, I prepared myself mentally for death. I thought it would be a fine time to die, but I suppose it wasn't quite the time after all.
Our luck was good to have grabbed victory. The church has great strength. We must not have grief, but must keep fighting. Can we be fighting now?
This was certainly a
This
momentous
bitch has been in this country for like
We lost
5
a lot,
years. How has she
but
not
we
learned
also
our
gained
language
a
yet?
lot. Certain lords in the kingdom have examined the situation again and decided to join our cause.
Ferdinand's also fantastic.
Changing
I
their
didn't talk
fealty
about him.
based on just one battle. They are all a disgrace to the nobility.
Today, our enemy held many faces I knew well. If we must fight to the death with that kind of opponent, what will become of this world?
There's no stopping me. I'm ready to go strike the kingdom here and now. Everyone must see that we can easily unite Fodlan, don't you think?
Excellent job, everyone. The battle is over now. While we have sustained heavy losses, our foe has suffered far more.
Although not exactly as planned, a win is a win. It may be safe to say that there will be no more obstacles on our way to the next battle.
We will break through the Tailteen Plains and then set course for Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. The final chapter of our fight with the kingdom and the church is close at hand.
Okay. Alright.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Lone Moon. Lady of Deceit. After a narrow victory over the Knights of Saros at Garreg Mach, the Black Eagle Strike Force hopes to secure a route to Ferdiad, the kingdom capital.
Okay. Alright.
The time has finally come to invade the kingdom capital. Or so I declared. In truth, we'll be advancing to a different location. Only you and the rest of the Black Eagle Strike Force can know. Please bear that in mind.
Seems you've already anticipated our intentions, Professor. Well done. Before Ferdiad, we must take Aryan Road, which lies near the border between the Empire and the Kingdom. As a city on the boundary of the two territories, it must be taken at once.
There are many mages within Aryan Road. We will also face Cornelia, a general of the kingdom. We must also contend with Rodrigue, the head of House Fraldarius, as well as his troops.
Now this
Once
is when
we defeat
Felix
them,
is coming in.
Aryan Road will be ours.
I hear Cornelia has a suspicious magic weapon at her disposal. We must attack before the enemy can respond with defensive measures. That is why we are preparing an assault before even our allies are aware. Even within our ranks, there is no way to know with certainty that there is not a rat among us who would leak such information.
When Aryan Road falls, we'll focus on striking Ferdiad from both the south and the east. The deeper we carve our way into kingdom and church territory, the more favorable our position. As ever, I'm counting on you, my teacher.
Okay, this is a hymn time. Oh boy, are you guys ready to sing? At least we got Hubert into it.
Learning these things could...
Hey, my boy's about to be able to learn heal finally. And it's Eurete's birthday. Oh, the Death Knight himself coming to hang out.
What do you want? Thank you. Could be worse.
Cats? I was gonna say, like, I have none of these seem like something he'd want to talk about. The professor? No, that's not right. What the he only likes battle. Sweets? Okay, I know he likes sweets. I have hung out with him one time ever. I know he likes sweets, and that's it. And murdered. Specifically of the Byleth. A lot of that. Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
With this power, I will cut my own path.
Bit of a pain in the ass to get those classes mastered, but here we go. And, oh man, a full cavalcade has opened up. You know what we're gonna have to end off today with. But here, let me... Okay, no, that's not right. Question is, do we want to try to master Emperor, or... I hate this, because it also happened with... Dimitri. Emperor is just a better class. We could also get... I would assume we'd probably get something similar, which was like... I think it was like Pomp and Circumstance or something, which was just worthless. I'll probably just stick with Emperor then. But it feels so bad to not master either of them, because mastering their final class is really difficult. You do not have a lot of time to get that one crunched out, you know? It's definitely difficult, to say the least. Alright, okay then, if you say so. That is Fistful of Fish. That's where we'll end it off for today. Actually, I was just thinking, this would be a perfect time for a Fistful of Fish, because we kind of need some money. Even though I'm, like, out of bait, at least it's something. Speaking of bait, let's go buy some, hopefully.
Here's my thought.
Probably even run through hoping to just get even one or two more pieces, because we need some money. We have $74. I can't even buy a full stock of bait.
Hello there.
And I know gifts restore morale. That's fine. I know. Problem is I may need to sell some of those gifts, because I need some money. Really, really badly. I could sell some of these.
One, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you.
You know what? I could just sell some of the seeds. Flower seeds are worth it, but they're not super worth it because we're currently just maxing out in pale blue flowers.
I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? This one, yes? This one, yes? I think this one, yes?
This one, yes?
This one, yes?
Just short, damn.
This one, yes?
Can someone get that dog to stop barking in my left ear in particular? Hey, stop that! Son of a bitch.
Alright, off to the kingdom's capital. What's the matter? I can't help it. Everyone's gotta have some...
Dog time!
Thanks
for this, Professor. Thanks for this, Professor. Thanks for this, Professor. Thanks for this, Professor. Unnecessary. Talk to Ferdinand.
Dimitri, the king of Fargus. He despises Edelgard and everything she stands for. I am of the opinion that a man seized by such strong feelings is not fit to be king. It is a sad situation, really. If he cannot suppress his emotions to make reasoned decisions, he should abdicate. At any rate, I find it hard to imagine that Dimitri could defeat Edelgard.
In another timeline, in another world.
What?
I want to find the one dude who really likes pitcher plants. He's gonna love me. At least I can learn axes. It's nigh irrelevant, but at least it's something.
I've been informed of the surprise attack. That information could be devastating were the enemy to find out. It moves me to know I've been trusted with it. Edelgard and those within the army, they really do trust me. Initially, I had my own motives for joining the Black Eagle Strike Force. But now, all I want is to support Edelgard.
Oh, that's nice. Speed carrot! Oh, you all know what I'm doing. I've already said time and time again, I'm not gonna stop. Free speed every time we hit explore is value. Because it specifically stats without needing to grind XP. So I could be doing like the side battles, but this means I'm a lower level, which means I gain more benefit from the XP I am getting.
I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising. Surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries. That is a wonderful thing. I have no liking for the thought of losing anyone. Surprise. That is a... You...
Since I allied with you and the Emperor, my resolve has never wavered. I abandoned my country. I am prepared to kill my father, and kill a man I once called my friend. Resolute as I am, my sword feels heavy.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this one. I guess.
Since I abandoned Resolute. Alright.
Felix is also probably in like top 3 of my favorite characters. It's like Sedith, Felix, and frankly, I'm not sure who the hell else is also up there. Both Edelgard and Dimitri are fantastic, but I feel that should go without saying. Hello?
Professor, halt! Don't come in here. I thought I told you to forget about that. There's something I don't want you to see. So, you know about it. Yes, it's a portrait of you. I painted it myself. It's, quite disgraceful. I'm happy that you appreciate my efforts, but...
Hey, do you want this gift through the door? Thanks.
I'm happy...
Hey, do you want this pitcher plant?
I appreciate it.
Oh, she's already maxed out on motivation. She doesn't even need it. Here, let me just slide you a little pitcher plant under the door.
There are stories of heroes' relics 1,000 years ago, of which we have no real evidence today. So many, in fact, that I'm led to wonder if those relics are nothing more than legends. Especially since we know of relics like those passed down in the families of the 10 Fodlan elites.
Oh, he's also maxed out. Fantastic. Ooh, let's learn to see what new reason magic we can learn. Oh boy, I know Bolganon. Fantastic. Aren't you guys excited to see Bolganon? Hold your excitement back a little bit. You're getting a little too antsy.
This was a trying month, but we did manage to hold Garrig Mach. If only just. The power of Sedith and Flame was certainly a sight to behold. The Archbishop's supporters were strong. But with this victory,
Quippy, what you came back? Come on, you don't come back in here. You think you can drop on it?
To the darkness that is long dwelled below.
You left us behind, and now you're coming back to see Bologna. I can't believe this.
I have a request.
You left us behind, and you come back only to say Bolgan. And now we have a quest to do. Fantastic. Do you need more pitcher plants? Hey, teach me how to use magic. Thanks. Yes, I love learning Bologna.
I've got a dream, you know. I don't know if it'll come true, but it's nice to hope. Remember when I went to Bridget with Petra? I drew a picture of some of the flowers I saw there.
Next time, I want to go even farther. Maybe Dagda. Maybe even past that. I want to fill a whole book with drawings of the biggest plants I see.
Hey! Speaking of plants, you want one?
Wow, thank you so much!
She actually really likes the pitcher plant. Also, I think this is the first time I've seen she really likes gardening. I actually never knew that. Huh. We're still learning stuff, ain't we? I don't think it's really gonna change too much how about I feel about this bitch, but interesting, nonetheless. Have we gotten everybody? Is everybody a happy man? No. No, they're very much so not. Hey! Hey, Fleisch, how you doing?
My brother fought proudly to the end, and died an honorable death. He said something to me before the battle, that he was entrusting his dream to me. I'm gonna see this battle through to the end.
Can Fleisch join the party? Fleisch is a cool... What's wrong with these why you gotta be like this, huh? What's wrong with you, huh? Maybe you're the weird one. I got a black hair tie.
The Knights of Ceros.
Now, Yuritsa, you can definitely...
They certainly know how to inflict pain. However, the demon within me will be satiated only by fighting you.
Yuritsa is definitely one you could say, who the fuck is wrong with this person? Yuritsa is unironically and genuinely a psychopath. He actually has problems in universe for realsies. This is not a joke. He's actually really fucked up. We don't talk to him. We do. I do not see what his morale is right now. Son of a bitch, I hope he wants the potted plants.
The Knights, the demon.
Oh, he's fine. He's a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Where are you? There you are. How you doing?
I heard that Randolf died in battle guarding Garreg Mach. We knew each other for, wow, more than 5 years. My chest feels tight. Think about it. There's no end in sight to the fighting. I might be next.
Oh, he's mentioned his internal demons, who is just referred to as the Death Knight, many times. In fact, we've met the man. He's a psychopath, and that is with no hyperbole or, obfuscating of the truth. The man is very not okay.
Together, eh? That sounds like one of Sylvain's old pickup lines.
I can't carry out any drills because she's worthless? Yeah, that's what we're expecting. You're fucking garbage. Are we good? Is everyone happy with me now? Have I successfully... I have not successfully learned I'm a failure. I gotta go to the friendship box. Quimpy, you're gonna learn about the friendship box. Here we go. Every day is filled with nothing but the harshness of war. My only solace is eating sweets. Is that childish of me? One side solace in different ways. Nice job. Now I have friendshiped Lysithea better. And now I'm gonna have Hubert sing, because, fuck man, I need him to learn heal, and I'm getting mad.
Must I? I may...
Yeah. Yeah, it's real anime. I mean, look at the game. Have you not seen this come? Is this a bad thing? Because that will very much so flavor your interaction with this series. I think he needs A+ to get Booming +1. No, I literally... No, like, the choir is to boost their faith, which is healing magic. It's literally faith. And it also boosts Byleth's authority because he's coordinating it. And it's a very small amount. It is really small. Because you're singing in choir. You're literally, like, saying a hymn to the goddess. There is at least a reason. You do grow closer together, which helps you get more support conversations, but in-game actual benefits is faith and specifically authority for Byleth. Byleth is literally a teacher, and So I'm going to teach Edelgard how to wield this axe better and put it in a man's face. Example, there she goes. And now she's nearly mastered it and is now at almost S-rank axitude. Example, you see Yuritsa down here, the confirmed sociopath. He's probably a full-blooded psychopath, but he already is an S-rank, so he doesn't need shit right now. Lysithea, however, does need murder. Yes. Felix? Yeah, Felix could use some help. Even if I can't get them to S+ to get their particular fair skills, getting them to S to get crit plus 10 is fantastic. Bada bing, bada boom. We now have a plus 10% crit chance.
One step before the next.
Massive damage. We're doing damage, boys. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's give you a little bit of this. Be able to horse better. Thank you. Mission accomplished. Yeah, I could make him like Felix and make him a sniper, which is just... It's actually the rank below Bow Knight, but there's different pros and cons. Like, for example, I'm not on a horse, so he can't move as far, and being on a horse lets you shoot a little bit further, because you have more range. But being a sniper means you don't have the penalty of being on a horse. For example, a horse can't exactly climb up stairs very efficiently, and navigate through woods as efficiently. And also, he gains a special skill when he's mastered being a sniper that is only valid if he is a sniper. And she's an assassin. She also doesn't take damage because her speed is nearly maxed. There's a bunch of fun stuff with these teams. This dude rides a fucking wyvern. There's a lot of fun stuff going on with these teams. You didn't even get to see Ferdinand in that last map because he's the one I had to shelf for that round. Because he was too strong for a whole map. Oh boy. Ferdinand's fucking huge.
I have a question for you, Professor.
I've sometimes find books written in languages I've never seen before. Love to read them somehow, but I don't even know where to start. You have any ideas? Using linguistic clues.
I do believe...
Yeah, he's a smart boy. He'd like that answer.
Professor.
Yeah, I'm not even going to read what the hell you're saying, because it's stupid. How dare you try to change up what you're doing? You're going to learn authority, and you're going to learn axes, and that's final! And now we're,
This should be easy for
the ethereal realm.
Each milestone informs the next.
Yeah, let's go.
The battlefield has much to teach.
And we're going to hit explore, and we're going to do as many social conversation fun times as we can get all in one day, and then we're going to call it for today's stream. And because I have to work in like 2 hours, and I need to rest and then get prepared for that. And also, 2 hours is typically where I end these things anyway. So let's show you some of those fantastical social conversations. Unfortunately, you're not going to get the full impact because this is an A rank with Bernadetta, so she'll be past some of her stupid bullshit, but it's not the point.
I was under the impression you were going to break all of your paintbrushes.
Cut it out, Linhardt.
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt terrible about what happened last time, you know. Because I should have kept my opinions about your painting to myself.
Maybe you should have.
Good conversation.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be
Very modest response.
No,
This
that's
bitch
not
is
what
normally
I mean.
screaming that.
I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. when they're basically by themselves?
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
Oh, alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together. We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together. What do you think?
Alone together? Oh.
These two have had a very
I
weird
get it.
relationship.
That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right? Alone. If that's what you mean, I'll go.
Please, Bernadetta, you shouldn't go. Being alone together means accomplishing more. We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else. I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it. Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. You've really improved. Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition as a whole...
Did you actually just praise me, Linhardt? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
I was just saying what I think. Look, you probably have talent, and you work hard, too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me. Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart, you won't fool me!
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
You will? No, I didn't mean it that way. You can praise me as much as you want.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you will get. You're cute.
Don't say stuff like that!
Goddamn, Linhardt doesn't give a shit. Linhardt don't give two damns for no one, and son of a bitch, I love that bastard. Who do we gotta get out of the way? Yeah, Petra. Oh boy, that's a Hubert one. Oh, that's value.
Hubert, I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard. I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that. So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
An astute observation. I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you. I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me. In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than general. Edelgard is leading the entire army. But you and I are both leading a part of the army. That should be making us... what is it? Comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms, you say?
When you are looking at me, you are thinking of me compared to Edelgard. But I want you to be looking at me as only myself. Do you have understanding? I do not want you seeing me as foreign royalty, but as your comrade in arms, who is working with you at your side.
I understand you now. It seems I've done you a great disservice, Petra. Your friendship is important to me. I am sorry that I failed to make that clear. By comparing you to Lady Edelgard, I have treated you merely as one chasing after her shadow. I have done so even while believing that the Empire and Bridget would never go to war again.
Do you really think you can stop comparing? I am knowing well that Edelgard takes a big place inside your heart.
I do not fully understand it. But when I look at you, I simply cannot help but think of Her Majesty. Your past, full of hardship. Your unwavering determination. Your uncommon excellence. As such, I cannot promise never to compare you. But I will try my best to do so less often.
For now, that will be okay. But I will not be giving up on this. And I want you knowing that one day, when you are comparing, you will be finding I have won the comparison.
What an amusing thing to say. Lady Edelgard's face would contort most bitterly were she to hear it.
Be marking my words, Hubert. One day, between the two of us, you will be choosing me.
That is 100% a thing that leads into an S rank. Like, holy shit, that one could easily lead, you know, both ways. But I could see that one being in a more normal, you know, Fire Emblem. That's a good one. I like that one. It was a good time.
Why am I having so much trouble fighting these tall guys? They're not even stronger than me. You've got to help me come up with a strategy, Linhardt.
Is that not a waste of time? Even if I handed you a perfect strategy, something I've done in the past, you'd never follow it through.
That's because your plans are always so complicated. But come on, I need your help.
All right, I will share with you my tactical genius. I call this my secret plan.
You already have a plan? You really are ready for anything. So, what is it?
Land the first hit. Then keep hitting them hard and fast as you can until they stop hitting you back.
So you're basically
it's pretty obvious.
Fight?
Dodge their attacks, keep up the assault, then go for the knees. Done.
The secret is the knees?
Being tall means short people are closer to your knees. Exploit the enemy's weakness, Caspar.
Makes sense. That doesn't sound like my style, though. I don't really want to exploit a weakness.
Then go ahead and continue losing. Or you can listen to the rest of my plan.
There's more? Fine. Tell me the rest.
Your defense is careless. The last bit of my secret is that you need to train in that area.
I won't argue with training. Let's
Did
go.
you not see how well Caspar handled himself in the last one?
I don't think we should.
He just kind of face tanked an Armored Knight for like 5 rounds.
Gotta be at least as strong as I
He
am
just
by
kept
now.
using healing focus and just chipping away at him with an iron axe.
You're always going on about. You're the
It
perfect
worked.
training partner for me. Quit stalling and let's go.
Fine, I'll train with you, but only for a bit.
All right, Linhardt. Come at me again.
I need...
One dude finally managed to get Linhardt to actually train, and Linhardt is dying.
Bye.
Huh? Hey, get back here. He got away.
He's very fast. Excessively stupid, but exactly what I want.
That concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before. There are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion. Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They are trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The Scarlet Path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens, all of it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
You? In love? Whoever could it... Oh, I've got it! I should have
It's
known all
fucking
along.
Petra all along. I
You
knew it, son
already
of a
suspect.
bitch.
I really hope to keep this secret from you.
Enough teasing. Tell me her name, Hubert.
It is you, Lady Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
Okay. Anything else we need to do before we're done for the day? I mean, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do most of the stuff we get back whenever the fuck it is that I get back. Son of a bitch, my schedule is currently on fire. I don't have enough money to even do that yet. Oh, wait. Oh, whatever then. I'll just do it next time. It's a little on the shorter side compared to normal, but who gives a damn? Doc, thank you for coming back and dropping by. Unlike Lolafed, who decided to not show up today because fuck, man, I'm not even supposed to stream anymore. But you heard that? All got canceled. It's all gone. 2 years up in flames. Either way, hope y'all have enjoyed. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Only we. No one else gets that.